Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's session of the Adventures of the Mascapade Side Quest Edition. This is going to be a little weird because I just have two people here with me today, and we don't have any of our PNG tubers. We don't have anything, so it's raw D&D as it should be played, except we still have Photoshop, so enjoy that. I am your DM, KaiTheCat.
I'm DJ. I'm playing Hadriel. I am one of two.
I am Wolfie. I'm playing Boon. I am 2 of 2.
Oh, I do have one of these tokens. And when we last left off,
I can see your cursor on the screen.
Oh, you can just see my cursor going crazy.
It's just a bunny running everywhere.
As I'm. Oh, you can see that?
Yeah, it's over your.
Yeah, but
thing.
only.
Most fascinating. It's really cool. If you can't tell, I am rapidly prepping because I may or may not have lost the file.
Nice.
Oh no!
There's a chest over there.
There's a chest. And you're not gonna believe this, but there's another chest. Let me get my thoughts in order while I'm doing this. When we last left off, everyone had taken on their ship bullshit. The first day went kinda well. Boon got some insight on things. Let's see, what else? Un tried to hide terribly. Augusteen has taken under the wing of fucking, what is her name? Znara, this dwarf woman with a funny accent.
Who started off Irish.
She keeps switching between accents. Because I may or may not be forgetting what accent she has. And also, she is very scholarly seeming. She has a lot of experience in a lot of shit. So she speaks multiple languages.
She's also a bit scatterbrained because I remember we were talking about Jackal Creed and then something else happened and she forgot.
Exactly. People did jobs. People did things. You'll all see that in a few days, depending on when this recording goes up. Depending on when this recording goes up. But the most important reason why we're having this recording is somebody in here might have spread a rumor.
Just a little one.
About some ghosts, and that spiraled way out of control because for some reason the pirates have this really intriguing fear about ghosts. I don't know why.
Who knew? Not me.
Who knows?
And I couldn't.
Yeah.
And I couldn't gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss my way out of it. So.
No, you could not. Well, you might have been able to, but you did cause a lot of havoc. And we're actually going to be zooming in to where we left off, which was after another one shot that happened last week.
Yay!
To summarize that,
you were all traumatized.
Yeah, very traumatized. People learned a lot of things. People saw a lot of horrors. That is saved to the playlist. It is on a Tork and Lord's channel. That's currently up. But if you are of the faint of heart and you cannot deal with psychological horror, body horror, and vivid descriptions of horrible things happening, such as unaliving and mutations and all that great jazz, maybe don't watch it. Maybe just wait until we go through with that. But basically, everyone is waking up from that. It is like 4 a.m. as we zoom in. We're going to start off with Hadriel. As oh, that's the wrong map. Let's just put the right. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Let's just put the right thing. There we go. Oh, and I forgot. Where are my effects? Let's do a new layer. Do this. That's a nice color. We'll just do that. Do it like this. Whoop. And switch it to overlay. And we're going to go ahead and lock that layer in place. That looks good. Just maybe move it under the icons. Sorry, I am just realizing you probably need the night layer. Those are my tagged NPCs.
Did you lose the
Just so
file
we
for the
know-
boat?
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's important.
You mean that I'm fucking with the file with the boat?
Mhm.
Oh, you didn't lose the boat?
No, I lost a different thing.
Oh,
The
okay,
actual
okay.
FeyWild map.
Got
So, you wake up to your daughter holding you and just giving you a wily look.
Oh.
Just ignore that. It'll be okay. There
it.
we
Yeah,
go.
if I remember we left off, you talked, I thought I was in a dream, and then I pulled out the whip. And I realized it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. You have that whip now. Why are all my NPCs dark? You know, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be fine.
They're sleeping.
They're sleeping. Well, no, these are the night shift.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the night shift kobolds. They're kind of looking at you side-eyed, but other than that, they're minding their own business and seem very focused on just watching the boat. And just quietly working.
Okay.
So, Hadriel, what would you like to do?
Just continuing the conversation, I'm gonna be like, Garnet, I saw them. I saw them in the dream.
Saw who?
I saw Jasper and Crystal.
She takes a moment, kind of gives you a look.
I know it sounds crazy, but I just kind of like hold and just dangle the whip a little bit. Like, I didn't have this. This was in the dream. I don't know what happened, but
Well, hold on. You saw Jasper and Crystal
yes.
in a dream.
Well, they weren't, alive.
She kind of winces and nods. Yeah, I imagine you wouldn't be. You just started walking. You just started walking.
Listen,
And you were gonna go over the boat. What the hell?
I want to take a second to just kind of like, Hadriel centers himself, runs a hand through his hair, is like, they couldn't forgive me, but I just want you to know that I know I'm not a good father a lot of the time, but I try to be, and I'm trying.
Don't start this.
And I'm going to keep trying to get better, okay?
Hadriel, don't start this. When are you gonna forgive yourself? She gives you a hard look with her bright orange eyes, and she just looks tired and disappointed. It's been years, and I get it. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't know what it's like, but Crystal was sick. We were both sick. Okay? The only reason why I'm here is because I was able to... You said I was able to burn the sickness out of me. She couldn't. And it happens. What happened with Jasper was an accident. Okay, maybe you could have... I don't know the whole details of it. I was young, but... Dad, things happen. They do. And I know it's hard to live with that fact, but when I was young, okay, I burned the ever-living crap out of Onyx. When Howlite was young, he accidentally frostbit Thule and she almost lost her arm. And then when Anwar wasn't looking, Quartz almost drowned. Those were all accidents. And every time we've had an accident, you always forgave us. Why won't you forgive yourself?
I know that accidents can happen, Garnet, but what the fuck am I supposed to do when I have 2 kids coming from beyond the grave to tell me they don't forgive me? What am I supposed to do? Just pretend that everything's
okay? Other kids
okay?
in your life. What about the people who are here? What about me?
Am I not trying?
She takes a moment and just kind of scrubs her face. You are trying. You've been trying. I know you've been trying, but it's been a lot. It's late. Actually, it's technically early.
I just want to, I'm going to get my bag out. I'm going to put my stuff back in there, the whip and whatever, and just be like, listen, I don't want to argue about this or whatever, you know. I need a couple things from you. Do you have any bark I can borrow?
Looks at you.
Because apparently I should have been chewing on some, and I haven't been.
Yeah. I got something better. I have good wood. All right. It's soft, but it's just hard enough to start wearing out your teeth.
All right.
Here.
I'm going to take some of that from him and be like, all right. And then I also want you to keep an eye on the group because I'm getting shot out of a cannon tomorrow.
What?
Into the FeyWilds.
What? No, I'm not letting you get shot out of a cannon alone.
I don't have exactly a choice.
Do you have to go alone? What did you do?
I mean, I guess that's entirely up to how many FeyWild cannons they have. I didn't do anything. Oh, I didn't. Well, how do I put this?
Just tell me the truth.
Do you like ghost stories?
Oh my goodness.
Turns out pirates really don't.
Wait, pirates?
Or whatever these guys are.
She takes a breath. You know what? I'm not gonna ask. I'm just... You seem really fucked up. I don't think you should go alone to the fucking FeyWild of all places. And, not to be an asshat, but if you get shot into the FeyWild and you don't come back, I have to make sure you come back at least.
Well, maybe we can talk to Blondie and get me a friend.
A friend.
Unless you're volunteering.
Sure, yes, actually. I'm absolutely going with you because I'm not letting you on my side again. Especially after that.
Have you been in the Feywilds?
No.
Have I been in the Feywilds?
Yeah.
Can I think about my time in the Feywilds?
Sure, roll history.
Great. That would be 16, so 17, and I add 1 for my proficiency, 18.
Yeah, you can recall 1 or 2 instances of going to the Feywild. You were usually a little hungover. One time you accidentally fell through after running headfirst into a tree, outrunning something.
What is this, the fucking backrooms?
Essentially.
The back rooms of D&D.
Essentially, the Feywilds, you can't really get there any normal means except through spell or essentially getting so lost that you end up there. From your time there, you briefly remember a couple of things. Don't insult the purple grass. Stay away from bonfires with music. You accidentally got trapped in one of those, and you almost danced yourself to death.
It's a good thing I'm a good dancer.
Somebody saved you then. You recall it was a kind of Haragon. He looked a little off. You also remember going there and finding something for Tuli for her research. Though it was completely by accident.
Alright. I'm done reminiscing.
Garnet's just kind of looking at you.
Alright, well...
Maybe you want to get some more sleep?
Yeah. I can probably sleep down in the quarters now.
I don't understand why you weren't down there to begin with.
Drugs.
I don't follow?
Don't worry about it. Let's go. Or you can stay up. I don't know. I'm just gonna go sleep.
I should probably get some sleep too. I've been working a lot.
Is that incense still burning down there?
You don't know.
Oh, good. Well, I'll know when I fall down the stairs.
Yeah. You head downstairs, and Garnet kind of keeps a very close eye on you. Oh, Leslie. Enough, Leslie. Turn off.
It's in character.
Leslie is also giving you a very intense look as you walk away, murmuring something under their breath.
It's like everyone I know. It's fine. I shouldn't say everyone I know. More like everybody that sees me from a distance.
There we go. Oh, that's right. You're going to be doing this bullshit. Let's see here. Ma's down here. Rick's probably in the crow's nest. Where are my regular players? Augusteen, Boon. Boon doesn't sleep. So she's probably fucked off somewhere.
She was hiding in a barrel or something, I thought.
No, there's a kobold hiding in a barrel.
Oh, right.
Sleeping. Where is Toreen? There's Toreen. Alright, you managed to get down there. You see everyone is passed the fuck out. There is, including Ma, who's just kind of slumped over an anvil.
Oh, yeah. You probably should have warned him about that.
Probably.
Oh, well. I think I fixed mostly everything.
All the kobolds down here seem to be sleeping peacefully, at least.
I sang them
Which
a
is
song.
good.
I drugged them. It's all good.
You say all this out loud?
No.
Okay.
You think
Garnet's just kind of
Do I
looking
monologue?
around.
Is that a character trait? Do I just monologue all the time?
That is entirely up to you.
No.
Okay. So you settle in for the night?
Yep.
Alrighty then. Okay. You find a spot near your friends. Garnet takes this bed up here that's unoccupied. Seems a little perturbed by it, but nonetheless gets comfortable in the cot. And you settle in. As you dream, you see flickers of the place you were in. A body that is no longer familiar, that you know is probably 6 feet under, and no longer you, or wherever it went. You see faintly the images of your past children, and of your living children at various stages of their lives. It's hard to focus, but sleep is hard to find. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Awesome. That is a 10. Straight down the middle.
10. For a brief moment, you think you feel somebody's presence in the back of your mind whispering something. They feel a little anxious, but as you focus, it just drifts away from you.
All right. Cryptic.
Yeah, very. Boon, go ahead and roll a d20 for me too.
Cool. Let's see if my dice is being kind to me today. No, 9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself in a similar situation. You dream of a school building overrun with greenery and black vines. You see people being puppeted by these vines, corpses in shambles. They try to make noises, but it comes out burbled. You feel like it's normal.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yep. You all managed to get a decent amount of sleep before you wake up to a brand new day.
Woohoo.
Man, I had a weird dream.
I gotta actually open up my character sheet. Woo.
You did. Okay. So, what would you all like to do? Ma is
Oh my gosh.
probably been up and at 'em. These kobolds around.
There we
Your
go.
companions still seem to be passed the fuck out.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna just try and rub the sleep out of my eyes, and I'm gonna check on Shale.
You check on Shale, and he kind of he is passed the hell out at the bottom of his cage. You can see his little feet and wings twitching.
Okay.
I guess it's breakfast time. Or at least I'll go try to find some.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up because I'm like, man, I don't want to go back to bed, but I'm also too tired, so I'm just gonna get up.
Alright, you do that.
They got a big day.
Garnet seems to be in a trance of sorts. She's sitting up in her bed, and you can see that her eyes are glowing faintly behind closed lids. But she's just kind of
Pretty sure
sitting.
that's a monk thing. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So you all go
I don't
upstairs?
fucking know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if she's still like that when I come back down, I'll give her a shake.
Alright, so you head up to the second floor. Oh, there's a lot of... Nope, stop right-clicking, asshole. Alright, we turn off Maw. No, Maw's already turned off. Stop scrolling. Turn on mid, turn off bottom. Turn off several NPCs. Okay, let's see here. Nightingale's probably down here, so is Joseph. Nightingale has been working. Rick's probably down here. So is Nara and Blondie. Right, that's Rick. And then where are my NPCs?
They've died.
Turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, and...
You turned me off.
Oh, I did. Whoops. Wrong one. And Garnet. Cool, let's just shuffle these around a little bit. So you come up and you see that I moved the entire boat.
Hey, that fixed the weird whiteout issue.
Yeah, the whiteout issue can be fixed by turning off and on NPCs.
Just any?
Just anyone, any asset. If I just turn it off and on, it'll go away.
Interesting.
So y'all come up and you smell a breakfast of what's it called? Grits and something sweet, and some steamed vegetables that you can smell.
Oh,
Yeah.
not too shabby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see, Blondie is actually helping Zanara doing some of the cooking, and Zanara has 4 mage hands going, and she's murmuring under her breath as she runs over the meal plan. This
4
meal
mage
is-
hands? God damn.
Oh yes, you have. Go ahead and roll Arcana, 'cause I get these mage hands going.
That would be a 16.
16,
Yeah.
just flat out.
Well, that was with my what
Your
do you call it?
bullshits.
Modifier, yeah.
Modifier. So Mage Hand is a cantrip, but to have 4 of these going simultaneously, and you can see her, she's more focused on like reading this meal plan and looking over a cookbook and a ledger. To have this many mage hands going, she's either extremely powerful or extremely well practiced in whatever magical field she is currently in.
Or both.
Dude, nice.
Or both. You can't tell. It's she's not really giving off any aura. Whenever you cast magic, or whenever anybody in your group has cast magic, it usually has some sort of magical flair. Glowing eyes, glowing hands, a sound of a visible like indication that something is about to happen. She does not have this. There's no glow to her eyes, no nothing. Just these 4 mage hands kneading dough and whipping something in bowls.
Is it weird that I want to see her fight?
Not to me at least.
I feel
Though
like
I
she'd
don't
kick
know if
some
you have
ass.
You may get that, maybe. So, what would you like to
I guess we've
do?
been walking this whole time. Hi, Boon. How's it going?
Hi, Hadriel. Did you apologize to everybody?
I mean, kind of, when I could.
Okay. As long as you apologize.
It's kind of hard when a lot of them throw insults before you can say anything, but it's fine.
Well, that's mean.
Kobolds don't have...
You can tell that I am, like, only partially awake. Like, I am not fully awake.
Yeah, I'm getting shot out of a cannon.
Why are you getting shot out of a cannon?
Punishment, I guess?
Oh, okay. Why are you getting shot out of a cannon?
It's a punishment because they making me go collect things in the FeyWilds. I don't know why I'm so...
Oh.
I don't know why I'm laughing about this. I'm in danger.
Yeah, you're in danger.
Joseph stops and puts a hand on your shoulder, Hadriel. You're getting
Hi,
shot out of a
Joseph.
cannon? Hello, good morning. What is happening?
Oh,
He's getting shot out of a cannon.
Yeah.
I feel like you could... I don't mean to be rude, but that seems unethical.
Well, they did say they could do it without the cannon, but... You know... I get you gotta take your lumps when they come at you, I guess.
Right, and did I hear right? You're going to the FeyWild.
Yeah,
Have you ever been to the FeyWild?
a couple times.
Do you remember?
A little bit, yeah. Bits and pieces, here and there.
He looks a little worried at you.
Can I roll to see if I've ever been to the Feywilds?
Sure, go ahead. Roll
What
history.
do I roll? Roll history? Okay. 6. This dice is going in dice jail.
Yes.
No, you have never been to the Feywilds, but
Alright, cool.
it certainly sounds interesting if you know the safety procedures. Joseph kind of scrunches up his nose. Can I make a suggestion?
I'm all ears. I wiggle my bunny ears.
He briefly looks up at them. Might I suggest you take Nightingale with you?
I mean, if she wants to come, the more the merrier for me, but it's not up to me. It's up to Blondie, I suppose.
Hags are very, most of them have ties to the FeyWild. Especially ones that are more friendly. I believe Nightingale would be a good fit for this, and to ensure that you make it back.
Yeah, I kind of want you to make it back.
All right. Well, I mean, again, the more the merrier. I'm not going to say no to help. I thought I was going at this alone, so it just makes the trip take less time. Depending on what I need to gather, I guess I should really figure that out.
Going
should.
alone is a terrible idea, because that is
Toreen
when
went alone.
Joseph stops and looks at you.
Yeah, she got lost and ran into What did I look at Hadriel? What did she run into again?
It's a lich.
Yeah, that.
You see his mouth drop open, and some of his hair loses a few feathers.
No. Sorry, a friendly lich.
Yeah. I think she has to go back to the island we were just on to meet her again.
Oh, is that blood?
No.
Are you okay?
You see him fiddling with his shirt and his cuffs. I don't know how to put this, but there are no friendly liches.
Okay, well,
They sounded friendly.
That's I mean, according to Toreen, it was friendly. She
Toreen,
was. Yeah.
the werewolf dog who
Yeah.
has caused quite a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
And seems dubious at best.
Listen.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from, and Toreen may be a mess, a slob, gets us into trouble, doesn't know what they're talking about, an idiot, just all around atrocious when it comes to keeping people safe.
We get it, Hadriel. I think he gets it.
Yeah, but she's not a liar.
He just kind of nods at you, then starts shaking his head. I believe that Toreen's not a liar, but do you believe Toreen is smart enough to see through a lie?
You know,
shrug.
Here's the thing. In that specific aspect, I would almost say yes. Anything else, I would say no.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Toreen's a pretty good judge of character now that I think about it.
I thought I got a text from Tork.
You talking?
Tork's ears are itching.
No one's talking shit about me. Joseph's gonna roll insight. He slowly starts to nod again and gives your shoulder a pat. If you say so.
Yeah.
All right.
I appreciate the information. I will ask Nightingale if she wants to come.
He pauses for a moment and reaches into his bag. Take this with you. It may not do too much, but it might just help. And he hands you a poison lace dagger.
Oh.
It has paralysis poison on it.
I
would not recommend.
I like to imagine that I was like going to touch it with my finger, and then you said that, and I just slowly took my hand away.
You do that. Joseph carefully flips the other end around so the handle's facing you. It has enough poison to paralyze somebody for a minute. Make sure when you hit somebody with it, you run like hell and all of your party is with you. There can be a lot of powerful entities in the FeyWild. If you feel you are being tricked or lied to, I would highly recommend using this and just running. The best way to avoid anything in the FeyWild is to first interact with it. Make sure not to give it your name or any of your titles unless you want to be found.
Found?
The
What is...
FeyWilds are an odd place from what I remember. I've never been there, but from travel, you can't go anywhere without first knowing a title, a person, or a place.
All right. What if you're a semi-known person?
He
Like a
looks at you.
demigod.
Hypothetically.
Then things will be able to find you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Of course, you can renounce your titles in the FeyWild, but you have to actually renounce them, which can be difficult. It means throwing away that aspect of yourself. So an example, people in the FeyWild may refer to me as, he thinks for a moment, well-studied, the well-studied crow. I would need to throw away the studied part of me somehow.
Well, like, get dumber?
Precisely. Or to stop studying, so I would lose the well-studied and just be minorly studied. That would be enough to break the connection and people's ability to find me. So if you're going to go in there, might I suggest being the one with the poisoned dagger? And he holds the dagger up.
All right. I'll take the dagger.
Okay, you have poison lace dagger. It has a DC
Yay!
Constitution save of 10.
That is...
That's
That's
average.
that's a last-ditch effort. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He pats you on the shoulder, gives a polite smile to Boon before heading upstairs.
I'm gonna go peek my head in to Blondie.
You can see her cooking. She seems to be happily whistling a tune as she adds salt to the bread the hands are mixing. You see the hands kind of lift up and just shake rapidly back and forth, and Blondie just adds a little bit more salt in there.
Okay. Hey, Blondie. Captain Blondie.
She pauses and looks over at you and dumps the entire vial of salt into the dough. Good morning. Just that.
You might,
Nara curses and looks over at her. What the hell? Why? We don't need that much salt, woman. There's enough salt in the goddamn sea. Why are you doing this? I told you I did not need your help. Honey looks over at her. Hmm?
Good morning. I say I'm gonna go just peek around as well. I just pretend that I just appeared. Just the tiny goblin. Just pop.
You do that as the two. As move the entire boat. As the two mage hands take the bowl of what was probably going to be bread and start fucking floating it out the window.
you probably could have taken just the salt out of it, scooped it.
Gonna add more ingredients. Make just a bunch of bread.
That would require that we had spare ingredients.
Oh.
We can't exactly go grow wheat on this boat. We don't have, as you say, a garden.
You can shoot people in the FeyWilds, but you don't have like a little garden.
We have a blacksmithery and a magic room and an entire kitchen.
Hey, Blondie, I have a couple questions.
Ay, gee. Blondie looks at you and rubs her eye. Hmm.
So one, you guys definitely have a procedure in place, making the journey to the Feywild super safe and efficient, right?
Efficient, yes. Safe, pretty much. It's not terrible. The problem is making sure you get back out.
See, that's kind of the important part that I was wondering about.
Mm-hmm.
The making it back, uh, even at all, not just alive, but at all.
She looks at you and looks past you. Well, that's why we have the summoning sigil, and Znara has protocols, unless you lose the object of focus.
Okay.
Essentially, we're shooting you at the cannon so you're not there for longer than 36 hours. Znara only has so many spell slots.
I'm gonna act like I get what she's talking about.
Roll deception.
That's a 4. What's my hold on? What's my deception?
She looks at
hold
you.
Hold on.
Uh-huh. Yeah?
Deception. Is that
What do you got?
That's a 5. God damn. Okay.
You
let's
are
still,
a
I
bard!
know, but it's a 9 in total. But I'm gonna be there like,
Let me do it very poorly then. Let me just pull up Blondie's character sheet. There you are. Let's see here. You are this. So you have a... do you have an advantage on wisdom? Is insight wisdom or intelligence?
Insight is wisdom.
Okay, so she beats you by 1. She looks at you. I don't think you understand, but that's okay. You don't need to understand. You just need to fetch some things for Znara. Though, the good news is that list is cut in half because half of my crew did sleep. Of course, you could be paid quite a lot for going to the Feywild.
Right. I didn't think I had a choice.
You did. If my crew hadn't slept, you wouldn't, but they seem to have gotten a decent amount of sleep. You still may need to work a few extra hours, but they did sleep.
So there's potential to make a lot of money in the Feywilds for you.
Yes, and Znara pops up. Also, I need you to go grab ingredients for the request you had.
Right.
Yes.
All right.
I'm wondering how Boon gets dragged into this, if I'm being honest.
You can just say you want to go. Well, hey, that's my second question, Blondie. How do you feel about having multiple people go?
It's highly advised.
Cool.
So long as you are all... Znara, how did you put it? Glued together like 2 birds in a funnel.
Okay.
Blondie looks at her. That's not a saying.
Well,
but something similar.
I was thinking of inviting Nightingale since, I don't know if you knew this, but good hags seem to have a really good connection to the Feywilds.
Blondie and Znara
Didn't
share
Joseph
a
just
look.
tell you that?
Yes.
Well, that is correct. It is correct, but
You're not
I
very
don't-
close to Nightingale.
not only that, but I don't think she's doing good.
No, I don't think she is either.
I don't think she's doing good. No. No, the thing she is making is concerning.
Is that not work that you guys were having her do?
She was helping us with other things, but she has been in the spell casting in the as you say, arcane room for a while. I do not believe she slept.
Uh-huh. Well, that's not good.
No, but when I tried to talk about it, she, as you say, clammed up. And
Uh-huh.
she did pay me with some rather valuable herbs. Though I do not condone what she is doing.
Is it necromancy?
Yes.
Okay. I have an idea of what she's doing.
So do I, but I thought she'd be smarter than that.
Zanara looks between both of you with worried glances as all of her mage hands just kind of peek out from behind her. Blondie
We might
clears
have.
her throat. It's none of our business. She's not planning to do anything with my crew. I don't think she's planning on doing anything with you people. It seems to be a personal matter, and well, I don't know how much we should interfere with personal matters.
No, personal matters and necromancy don't really go together very well.
No, but
Do you
it's
honestly
a
think that we can
choice.
convince her to do anything otherwise, Hadriel?
No. Hey, what are you guys' thoughts on a druid being good in the Feywilds?
I look at him, I'm like, excuse me?
They look at each other. It's not a terrible idea since druids are connected to nature, and a large section of the Feywild is nature. It's just a little more sentient.
You know, that is exactly what I was thinking, actually. I'm gonna look down at Boon.
I don't have a choice, do I?
You do, but it'll be fun.
I look at Blondie. I don't have a choice, do I?
Blondie looks at you. I'm not going to force you to go into the Feywild, though you could find some very rare things. Things that may aid you in your quest.
I sigh, and I'm like, yeah, I'm alright.
All right.
Shale. And I look down at Shale. Shale, do you
Shale
want?
is still sleeping.
I'm gonna prod him, like I'm gonna poke him in the belly a little bit. Buddy, wake up.
Yeah, Snurf. I didn't do it. I'm here, present.
Hey,
I'm
buddy.
here. Oh shit. Hey. What's
Do you
up?
want to go into the Feywilds, or do you want me to just leave you here for a while?
He looks at you. Yeah, I'll go into the Feywilds.
All right, cool.
It's like home.
It is?
Yeah, it's like home. That's like the Rose Kingdom.
Shale.
Hey.
Shale.
Ah.
Shale. Shale, focus. We're going into the Feywilds.
Feywilds. Holstering. Feywilds are a magical amalgamation where gods do not exist, or rather, there are gods in different forms. Most gods cannot reach there, save for the gods of life and death.
What is it, trivia night?
Buddy,
Oh,
do you want to go, or do you want me to leave you here?
He looks up at you. Yeah, I can fucking go. I know how to navigate the Feywilds. It's easy.
Okay, cool.
Sonara and Blondie are looking down at him.
It's like this bird knows how to navigate the fucking Feywilds.
I look at Blondie. This is Shale. Zanara, I think you already met him.
Yes, the son of Jekyll Cree turned into bird, and only
Yes.
half soul.
Yeah.
And Blondie looks over at you. Most interesting indeed.
Ain't we just a bunch of stinkers?
You just have that in your pocket.
He's my best friend.
She's gonna roll history.
Technically in her soul, too.
Yeah.
Blondie is just slowly nodding. History is intelligence. Do you have bonuses to just history?
She takes 1d4 psychic damage.
Okay, dirty 20. She looks at Shale. That explains why he can navigate that. If I'm correct, you grew up in Pilgrim on the Grand Island, the Grand Continent, where the Rose Kingdom used to be. And at that, Shale kind of fully wakes up and looks at her. Wait, you know about that shit? Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's where I grew up. It's where the Creeds live, as of right now. She nods slowly, and then looks back at you two with a peachy smile. Well then, I'd say you're in much safer hands and you need much less precautions, if he can keep his mind in place. What we talking
We
about?
should still take precautions.
Agreed.
All right. Well, I'm glad everything is set in stone. Yay.
Oh, one more thing. I would highly recommend taking one of my crew members with you, just in case. Having a more stable anchor like that will ensure your chances to come back home.
Who would you recommend?
Yeah, like, can I just choose anybody?
Anyone except maybe Leslie, unless you are going to backpack him.
Was Leslie the moth person again?
Yes.
Damn it.
Did you want to take Leslie?
He's pretty cool, but I wouldn't be able to backpack him.
Don't look at me.
You could possibly take Ma and Leslie with you. It may
Don't you
make
guys
the
need-
trip a lot faster.
Don't you guys need Leslie for something?
Not in the day unless we're attacked.
I
Leslie's
think
good
it's
for
probably
night.
safer if Leslie stays here. We don't know what's going on with the world, and I'd rather you guys not be left defenseless.
Considering you could be gone for days, probably. As Nara pipes up. So, think. So far, you are 2 casters, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, we need
Is it
someone who
just
can...
the 2 of you?
Well, there's my daughter, Garnet.
Which one is the guarded?
She's
The other
other
bunny
rabbit.
person.
Oh, the floppy eater had a gun.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the one that smells of brimstone and fire. She looks wrong. Monk?
Yes.
Yes.
What discipline? She looks between you both. You don't know, do you?
No.
She punches things with fire.
Way of the Elemental? She doesn't have any of the others. Maybe she's just terrible at magic. In which case, she's probably better at the strength. She's probably still fine. She's probably still fine in FeyWild. I'd take her, yes. Okay, so that is 2 casters and 1 maybe strong person. Perhaps round
Yeah.
up the roster with another strong person, so maybe a Ma, or, how do you say? Excuse me. How do you say?
Who's Ma again? The lion person?
Leonin.
Leonin, yes.
Yeah.
Jaguar Leonin. He should do better because he is pretty to them. They do not have the color black in the Feywild.
Yeah. What class?
Class?
What class is he? Do people say that? I just realized that.
She's looking at you, just kind of slowly blinking. He is ship hand. Very strong. Does many of the physical things, such as throwing and breaking the bonds
Barbarian.
and
Got
the
it.
chewing. I don't know about barbarian. Your dog looked more like a barbarian.
I just heard breaking bones and chewing. That sounded a lot like Toreen to me.
She looks past you at all the kobolds. Well, the kobolds do many of the chewing.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I'm gonna
I
go
can
get
see
Ma.
that. Okay. Safe travels. Oh, wait! You need list!
Oh, yeah, I do need
You
that.
need list of things we need!
I do need that, actually.
Blondie pipes up. I actually have some things I need you guys to find, too. Okay, please write down. Please have pen, paper ready. Are you ready?
Shit, I do have parchment. Boon, can you write?
Here is pen and paper.
No,
She just
not very-
hands you a notebook.
Okay.
And it is a notebook.
Got it.
I'm going to hand it to Hadriel.
Got it. Well, the question is my weird handwriting better than your illiteracy?
I take the notebook from Hadriel and I hand it to Blondie.
He looks down at you, looks over at Snara. You can read, right?
Yeah.
I can read. Not well, but I can read.
I write in cursive, and that's hard for people to understand.
Oh, this is only going to go well. Take notes.
I'm sure
And
Garnet
Blondie
can
just-
read. Garnet can read, right?
Garnet can definitely read.
You do not sound confident of this.
We don't remember.
Oh, yes, you were sick. That is right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Blondie, take note. Blondie
Shale,
just
can you
gets-
read?
Yeah, I can read.
Listen,
Very cool. Can
there
you
were
write?
there were like 8 to 10 parents on that island. If she grew up not knowing how to read, then we're failures.
Ah, classic Hedagon. Good for you. Take note, Blondie. I need rainbow camellia. I need fine mirror quartz, and I need gratitude.
So,
Blondie.
Thank you for your work, I say, thinking that's what gratitude means.
No, gratitude. You will find it in the FeyWild.
descriptive.
I just look completely confused.
It is gratitude. How is this hard to understand? You will find it there. You will know what it is when you find it.
Is it like-
Alongside that, if you could find jade whiskers and a forgotten, that would be good too. And then anything that is interesting. Remember not to harvest the purple tall grass unless the purple tall grass gives itself to you. Okay?
the fuck is it forgotten?
It is a forgotten.
Would you forget to say the rest of the fucking sentence? What do you...
Do not make me backhand you. And you see all four of the mage hands pop
Oh,
forward.
shit, okay.
Do not sassinata.
You gotta teach me
Do
that
not
4 mage
sass me.
hand thing.
Oh, I don't think you have the academic aptitude to for mage hand.
But I have a cool orange mage hand.
Last time we saw your mage hand, it was red and angry at you.
I apologized. I got a little heated.
The
It did not
hands
accept your
creep
apology.
closer.
I said I was sorry.
Mage hands don't usually turn. What color is your aura? Is it blue
I don't...
or orange?
I can't see auras.
Whoa, they do not teach people these days. Summon your mage
We-
hand.
Alright, summoned.
Alright, you summon your mage hand and it is orange.
Oh,
Is this the normal color? Yes.
Yes.
I'm just gonna roll Arcana. Oh, what is your Arcana? She thinks for a moment. Did you piss any other Eldritch beings off?
Eldritch?
Eldritch, Arcanic, anything that is strong. Strong magically, strong influential-wise, maybe a god. I don't think it was the cat. It would be probably dripping blood if it was the cat. You said it was red?
Yeah. Oh.
Hey,
Oh,
who's
no,
that
no,
one?
no, no. That's not happening. No, we're not doing that.
What's wrong?
don't like this. I don't like red. I don't like red Kai.
I am confused.
No. Hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
like, just out of curiosity, very hypothetically,
I do not like your hypothetical already.
how would the influence of, say, a Lord of Hell work on that?
Ball.
Bob?
Ball.
For a moment. She looks at you slowly and blinks.
Lord of, would they technically be Lord of the Shrieks or Lord of a Shriek or something like that?
They are Lord of the Red Shriek, one of them.
Yeah.
My goodness, did you screw him over? By cheating on him, did you manage to fuck the Red King?
That would have been better than what happened.
Oh, it gets worse. Blondie! And Blondie is just eyeing you very curiously.
How long can a Lord of Hell hold a grudge?
How long does a Lord of Hell survive? How long do they live? That is a trick question. The answer is until they are permanently killed in their domain. And to do that, that is usually 6 other steps to kill them.
See, you really shouldn't get on Garnet's case for accidentally summoning the Queen of Rot.
You did what? Hey, what have you done? Why did you bring them onto the boat? Why have you brought death onto the boat? And Blondie thinks for a moment. I think Leslie can handle it. You are dicks! You are absolute dicks! Then when I ran away from the kingdom and you do this, no wonder why we lost over half our men! And Blondie is just kind of shrugs. Oh, believe me, I miss them too! Which is why we have Leslie, and why we should probably never let him leave at night. Oh, it was worth it though.
Kai, you yelled so loud you cut off your mic.
Sorry. You see all the mage hands disappear.
Oh, she's losing focus.
She is very much losing focus as she is now. You can see her turning red.
I'm gonna just while she's yelling, I'm gonna kind of just like lean over to my mage hand and go like, you're not like buddy with Ball, are you?
Mage hand looks at you, and if hands could have shocked expressions, it does, as it just leans away from you, palm out, and quickly shakes no.
I was just checking, okay? Oh, I hit my mic.
Blondie is looking at Znara, and Znara is looking at her, just fuming.
Do we have that list?
Blondie hands you the list. Maybe go ask around if... oh, right, I need a few things. Give me that back.
Okay.
She takes it back from you. I need fruits. Just any strange fruits you find in the FeyWild.
Any? You don't even want us to make sure they're not, like, poison?
Even if they are poisoned, I have use for them. They can be rather... pricey. Depending on who you sell them to. And Znara looks absolutely angry that now she is being ignored. Let's see, what else do I need from the FeyWild? I guess anything that's just interesting. Oh yes, I remember now. I need a bleeding stone.
Like, metaphorically or literally?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Okay, cool.
It is a bleeding stone. And if you happen to find anything interesting, such as items, contacts, anything like that, please let me know. And she hands you that list.
All right, I will take it. And I'm going to go tell Ma about his really happy day that he's going to have today.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, safe travels and let us know when you're ready so we can shoot you out of that cannon.
Okay.
Is that-
Zara looks over at Blondie. I will shoot you out of the cannon. Inside voices, Zanara. We wouldn't want to get feisty now, would we?
This as I'm walking away, I'm just gonna stop and like look back. Are they gonna
Lying
fight?
bitch.
Are they gonna fight? Are they gonna fight?
Let's see.
That'd be really fucking
The
awesome.
mage hand is also beside you, like, waiting, anticipating. Zanara, you see for a moment Zanara's eyes glow, and you see Blondie's own eye glow silver before Zanara goes back to cooking. Not happy with this. We need to be more careful. You bring on interesting people, interesting things happen. And apparently not in our favor. Please be more considerate of your crew. And Blondie kind of saunters up to her, leans down, and gives her a little pat on the shoulder. I am always considerate. And she looks over at you, Hadriel.
And why is she looking at me?
She's just staring at you.
I'm gonna go get Garnet, and I walk away.
Okay.
You start walking
If
away.
it makes you guys feel any better, all that stuff was in the past.
They both look at you. Zanara is very salty. Blondie just looks at you and go ahead and roll insight.
That is a 17. What's my insight? Yeah. Oh, it's intelligence, so 1. 18.
18? There's a knowing look about Blondie, the way she's staring at you. Like she knows something.
I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna go get Ma.
She nods. Safe travels. Alright, you start looking for Ma. Boon, you get Garnet?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just gonna first do...
I'm trying to think if she, if that was a look of like, you're fucked, or if that was a look of like, I know something you don't.
It's definitely the second one.
Damn it.
Okay, let's turn off that, turn off... Stop moving the goddamn boat!
That's what boats do.
I don't want the boat to move! You! Fuck off! 'Cause you
Fuck you,
are
jump.
searching typeside. Where's Garnet? God damn it, where's Garnet?
On the boat.
I know Garnet's on the boat. Leslie, Thomas, Ma. I wish I could have these. I wish there was a search function on my layers. Garnet is in the same place that she was, but she looks more. She's awake and more contemplative as she's snacking on a ration and writing something down.
Good morning, Garnet.
She stops and looks up at you. Oh hey, morning. You seen Hadriel?
Yeah, he's upstairs. I guess I'm going with y'all to the FeyWilds.
Uh-huh.
Chilling.
Cool. Alright, cool. Wait, what? You're coming with us to the FeyWilds.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense, because you're a druid, and I think the Feywild is, like, nature-based.
I wouldn't know. I don't think I've ever been there.
Neither have I. But I'm not letting Hadriel out of my sight. And also, Grandpa just told me not to.
Huh?
Sorry, Vega. He's freaking out, too.
Why?
She looks a little perturbed. Of reasons. I guess. I don't know if I should tell you. It's no offense to you or anything, because I know you're close with Dad, but, like, I just gotta go with him, you know?
I mean, I have no problem with it. You can help me keep him in check.
Yeah. She looks you up and down. Yeah, we can definitely try that.
Mutual bonding over
What?
keeping me out of trouble.
Keeping him out of trouble? I mean, trouble finds Hadriel like stink on a skunk.
Am I trouble?
Kinda?
Why?
She winces and looks around at the kobolds that are apparently from night shift now getting tucked in and ready for sleep after they've had their supper. She stands up and kind of. Actually, she just starts crawling over towards you and whispers, "'Cause you're from the academia and you kind of escaped?"
I guess.
She just kind of sighs and pats her head. No, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. So, the FeyWild. Let's get going.
Hadriel's gotta find Ma.
Who the fuck is Ma?
The Leonin?
Oh, the hot guy?
Yeah.
He's coming with us?
Yeah.
She thinks for a moment. Should be interesting. He doesn't look like a guy from any words, though. Kinda quiet, kinda like your weird cat friend.
I wouldn't really know. I didn't really spend a whole lot of time talking to him. I spent a whole lot of time talking to the what was the guy's name again? The guy this is
Thomas.
me, Wolfie. Thomas.
Yeah, the cloaked one. Is he coming with us?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, you better ask, and we better head up.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
know.
find Thomas.
Okay, you start looking for Thomas. Meanwhile, topside. Looking for my tokens. So you're up topside, and you spot Ma pretty quick, because he's just right here, setting down some barrels.
I'm
As
gonna.
yeah,
As what?
as kobolds are just getting started working or already working.
All right. I'm gonna. I'm gonna go lean against one of the barrels and start chewing on a little bit of bark and go, what's up, Ma?
Ma slowly looks at you and squints his eyes. You drugged me.
Well, technically Blondie did.
He does not seem impressed. What do you want?
Do you want to go to the Feywilds?
Why?
We gotta collect stuff for Blondie and shit. I keep wanting to call her Zinogre because of Monster Hunter.
Ma looks at you and angles his ears back. Nara,
Zanara, yeah.
what do they need? What'd you do?
Well, we gotta. That perfectly encapsulated what just happened. It's like, well, we got it, and then he said, "What do you do?" And I just kind of give him like a poof look. In the notebook, I read off the things that are on the notebook. I'm not. Do you want to go to the Feywilds or not?
Are you going because you weren't good at anything else?
I'm going to get materials for your ship and crew.
He thinks for a moment, squinting his eyes, and as he's thinking, Garnet and Boon pop up.
Listen, we got a couple casters, we got a good monk, but we need someone that can really, ha! And I punch the air.
He looks down at you, looks at your punch, looks back at you. Alright, sure. Maybe you'll be gone for a second.
Excuse me?
Maybe we'd be gone for only a second, and maybe not 5 days. Depends on how good Finch's aim is. If we get to where we need to go, and the FeyWild don't do its bullshit.
That's fair, but we also have an expert navigator.
He looks at you. Looks you up and down.
It's not me.
And I can tell.
Hurtful? I thought we were really hitting it off here, Ma. What happened?
He looks at you again with golden eyes. You drugged me in the middle of my work.
I was told to do that by Blondie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure whatever you were making was of the highest craftsmanship and would have been amazing and probably still is.
No. None.
Alright,
let's gonna roll intelligence.
Let's go get shot out of a fucking cannon.
He nods slowly, seeming to be thinking. Wood. He starts lumbering past you two.
Did he just say wood?
Yeah, he said wood, and then he starts making these chittering meow sounds that you can't quite understand.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna watch and chew on my bark.
You do that. Garnet looks over at you. Is everything going good?
Yeah, Ma's in.
So.
He was
Cool.
totally stoked about it too.
You're full of shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, who else is coming? Are we bringing one of these kobolds with us? And you see all the kobolds, these two kobolds look over and go, hell nah. This other kobold goes, hell nah.
Where's the fucker that kept calling me
nah.
gay?
They look between each other and then look around. Hey, where's Piss?
His name's Piss?
Yeah, his
That's
name
an
is Piss.
unfortunate name.
It's short for Pistifer.
It's a very unique name.
Pistifer Offington.
Well, I mean, my name is Topaz, and I'm Lemon.
Nice to meet
That
you.
doesn't... Why would that, of course... Never mind. You know what? I think we're good, actually. I think we're good.
It's short for Lemon Amar.
Huh?
What a beautiful
Short for
name.
Lemon Amar. Is looking between all these kobolds.
I need to get off this fucking ship.
She looks back. Does anyone else want to go to the FeyWilds with us? You hear a small voice go, I do.
I like the confidence. Who said that?
You see the little masked thing peek over the railing. He has to climb up and peek over the railing and raises his hand.
Oh, hi,
sheepishly.
Thomas.
Hi, Boon.
We're going to the FeyWilds.
Yeah, I heard. Can I come with?
Yeah.
Awesome, I get to test my new inventions, and I get to look for FeyWild things, and I get to document the FeyWild. I have only shit! And he trips and falls. Face
I'm gonna
first.
dash over and help him up. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Thomas, we should probably make sure it's alright with Blondie that you go with us.
He stands up and gives himself a shake. Oh, she'll be more than happy. I did all of the stock inventory, and Zanara's doing her own stock inventory for food, and we only wasted a little bit of medicine yesterday after the mass incident and things. Plus, I think Rick is going to take some of the drakes and go get more supplies, so we should be good, but getting supplies from the Feywild is so exciting. I have never been to the Feywild, and I want to go because it is such a strange, barbaric place where magic doesn't make sense.
Thomas,
yeah,
deep breath. Take a deep breath. Nope, just slow. Take a slow deep breath.
Let it out. You gotta let it out.
Yeah, come on, do it with me. And I try to guide him through deep breath.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. You got it. It's okay.
Have you guys ever seen
you
that?
You can't wander off, or else you'll die.
Sorry.
I think I'll die. I'll just be not me anymore, possibly.
That's even worse.
I mean, there are things. It's like
can
a 50-50
you
chance. What?
Can you restrain yourself enough to stay close?
He thinks for a moment. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That didn't sound very sure.
I am not dumb enough to leave without somebody by my side. I know how the Feywild works from books.
Okay. All right, we're all gathered over here.
Over where?
Over where Hadriel and Garnet and Ma are, I assume.
I'm just
has gone downstairs.
I'm just
By the way,
chilling
what
on
were
the
you
barrel.
going to say, DJ?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, just the breathing. Have you ever seen that breathing exercise meme that was like in and out, but they upped the pace by like 1,000%, so it's just
No, that sounds awful. We'll watch it later.
Don't worry about it. But yeah, Hadriel's just fucking sitting on the barrels chilling.
You do that. And Thomas is thinking, are we inviting your tabaxi friend and your red friend? The red hag.
Ah.
I know hags are very intrinsic to the Feywild, and she must have such an innate sense of direction. It would be vital so we can find what we need and not what we don't need.
You know what? I was thinking that exact thing, actually. No, she's not coming.
You can't see his expression. He's wearing a kobold mask.
But...
Beg pardon?
We have the next best thing, and I do like magic fingers over at Shale.
He looks over. Boon?
No, on the. Can you lift up Shale, please?
I lift up Shale.
Is he asleep?
No, he's just looking around. I'm hungry.
Did we grab
Thomas
food?
looks...
Oh, we
No,
forgot
I don't
to
think
grab
you
food.
did.
I'm gonna
Thomas
go get
is
food,
looking
and I just
over
walk
at you.
downstairs.
Oh, cool.
You do that as Thomas looks at you. The sun?
The bird.
Yes, the bird. The bird
Yeah.
that is the son of... He looks around. The father of the cosmos?
Sure.
Well...
I don't know. He said he lived in Rosewood, Rosewater, Rosetown, something like that. I don't know. It's in the Feywilds, though.
Huh? I
Pretty
suddenly
sure.
have very much less confidence about this, and Garner just walks over. Hey, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be in and out, and then you'll get to do weird nerd shit. Alright? You want to do weird nerd shit, or do you want to do ship hand shit? And Thomas thinks, I'm not very good at ship thing. I should go talk to Blondie. I'm gonna go talk to Blondie first. Excuse me. And he hurries downstairs. Well, Garnet looks over you. That went well. I have
Yeah.
total confidence in this.
I mean,
You should go eat.
I should do that.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Alright, you go down to the middle deck where Boon, you have been served a bowl of grits. Has a slight taste of vanilla to it. Let's turn off that. Turn on this. There we go. What do you give Shale?
What did I give Shale? What can Shale eat? Food?
Food?
A pigeon, right?
Yeah.
Can eat
It's a
anything.
bleeding heart. Yeah, technically yes. Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
where are my tokens? So what do you give him? Just food?
Just whatever we can eat. Just I kind of let him pick out what he wants to eat.
Remember when he swallowed
Yeah.
a whole good berry? That was funny.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he seems to be happily pecking at the spoonful of grits you gave him.
Cool.
But Thomas is running up to Blondie and speaking in a tongue you can't quite understand. It's got a lot of hissing and growling sounds in it.
Thomas is?
Yes. Does anyone speak Draconic?
No, I speak Elvish and Celestial.
Let me check. I don't think I do.
Why do I speak Elvish?
That's
Good
the
question.
wrong character sheet. There we go. Did we level up, by the way?
No, you all are still level 3.
Okay. I speak Common, Goblin, Druidic, and Infernal, so I do not speak Draconic.
Okay, so you can't quite understand the conversation that Blondie is having, that Thomas is having with Blondie, and Blondie is speaking pretty fluently back to Thomas. Meanwhile, Ma
Ooh.
is making those cat-like noises and languages to Zanara, and Zanara is replying to the best of her ability. Her grasp on this particular language doesn't seem as fluent. Hadriel, do you go up and get food?
Yes.
Alright, you go and get food. Nobody seems to really mind you as you go get food and you have a seat wherever there's a seat. Garnet just hops up on this barrel and just kicks there. And you eat your foods. It's pretty good for ship food. Again, it's you grabbed a bowl of grits. I'm assuming you maybe grabbed some veggies. They're steamed.
I'm gonna look over at Garnet and be like, just with like a mouthful of food, be like, are you at that point of monk stuff where you don't have to eat?
Garnet looks at you. What?
Yeah, they say some monks don't have to eat or sleep.
No, I'm not quite there yet. I guess Dad's trying with me, but I'm not quite there yet.
Nah. I mean, you looked pretty cool last time we fought.
Yeah.
I do air punches again.
That wasn't really monk stuff. That was just kind of what I have.
I mean, punching stuff's still monk stuff. In my book, at least.
Okay, and by that definition, singing makes you a bard.
If you're good enough at it.
She hems and haws. I guess. And again,
You don't need to put these barriers everywhere. What you do is what you do. Just because you're a monk doesn't mean you have to do traditionally monk stuff. Come on. I mean, look at me. I do everything, and most of it bad.
She gives you a half smile. Sometimes you really do, but you make up for it in other ways.
Hey. Like.
She just smiles and nods at you.
Yeah.
I guess, like, not abandoning your friend? Even though she's, like, making it impossible for you to go anywhere near Evange.
I don't know what we're talking about.
She sighs. Don't worry about it. There's Garnet's character sheet. What level are you? Nope, that's not your character sheet. I cannot find Garnet's character sheet. I'm afraid I might have to remake it. God damn it.
All right, are we all ready? Are we all set?
Yeah, you guys.
Right.
I assume you guys have eaten your food. You've had your little bonding moment. I really can't find Garnet's character sheet, so I might have to quickly.
You definitely pulled it up at some point.
I know I did, but I don't remember where it is.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go up to Blondie. I guess I'll just wait for a lull in the weird hissing conversation they're having.
There. Okay, so that's that. Ooh. All right. Eventually, they seem to have been done for a little bit now, because Thomas is just kind of idly waiting. Blondie looks a little perturbed, but she looks over at you and raises an eyebrow.
So give a thumbs up. We're good to go.
Excellent. So you're taking who with you?
My daughter Garnet, Boon, Ma, and if you're, I take it he went to ask you, but this little guy right here.
Yes, but there is a precondition to that. Thomas. And Thomas looks over at her. Yes? You get to be in the harness. Oh no, I can use my harness!
Oh,
and
no.
Zanara sighs and snaps her fingers. And immediately her 4 mage hands appear, grab Thomas, and start wrapping him up in what looks to be a makeshift harness, and just strap him to the back of Maw.
Oh my god.
I really don't need to be put like this. I have 2 legs. I know I am not of the best shape, but please, I would really like to walk around with the group on my own 2 legs, Captain! Please! She's like, harness is your precondition, honey. And if you go anywhere without Ma and you manage to come back, I'll make sure you can't walk again. For at least a year.
I'm just gonna slowly keep eating my food.
That seemed to shut Thomas up. And Ma just looks over at her and just sighs. Going. Blondie nods. Going. I'll go fetch Finch. You all get ready. You're going to have quite an amazing adventure. Not. And she makes her way back up topside. And Zanara looks between Hadriel and Ma. So, are you ready for the rules?
There are rules?
Oh, there are precautions. You don't have to follow them except for the one. Always wear this. And she pulls out a hat that is made of what looks to be a giant purple blue jay. So a giant purple jay. And she holds it to you. You have to wear this.
A hat.
A very important hat.
Okay.
Purple is a sign of passing through in the FeyWild. Plus, it'll help me find you in this time period. So, you won't be blasted to say next year or next back year.
Huh?
Essentially, it keeps the FeyWild bullshit from consuming you. It'll
Oh,
also
okay.
help keep your thoughts in order in case you get separated from the group somehow.
Can you imagine if, like, I was just, this is like worst case scenario, but imagine if we just didn't come back and like the group made it to fuck, where are we going? Garomi, and we were already there and like, hey, it's been a couple years.
Ah, jeez.
Accidentally got blasted back in time.
Yeah. Don't ask for shit. Where the fuck is this bitch?
I mean, hey, if we roll good enough, then we're just gonna go in there, get what we need, and leave.
Yeah, precisely.
Yay!
Zanara continues. You should also do not attack the grass.
Okay.
Do not attack the purple grass. It is sentient. It is essentially, I guess you could call it a god of the Feywild.
Okay. Be polite to the grass. Got it.
There is also one more thing. You may lose some of your abilities in the Feywild if they are tied to gods.
Huh.
Many gods do not have domain in there unless it is part of the cyclic cycle. So anything that has to do with life and death, those gods can enter. But gods like, say, Vega, or even Cain can kind of enter there. Cain is the world. The Feywild still exists parallel to this world, but it's parallel, not quite on top. There is no, as you say, celestial bodies in the sky, in the Feywild.
Got it. I mean, that
So-
doesn't limit me too much.
No, but just be careful because things are a little chaotic in the Feywild. But if you humor the Feywild, it'll humor you. If you are cruel to the Feywild, it will be cruel back. Does that make sense?
Makes sense to
Yes.
me.
Treat it like a person. Okay. If you are all ready, we are going to be shot out of the cannon.
All right,
Or rather, you are. I am not.
I'm gonna throw my coat over me and zip it up.
Okay, you do that. Garnet hops down and cracks her neck and starts, as Zanara starts pushing past all of you and scurrying.
I guess I never really asked, is this like a normal size coat or am I going like big anime coat?
It's a big anime coat, so
Nice.
it covers basically everything except for your feetsies.
Sick.
And your arms are definitely no longer visible. There's a good like. Oh, I gotta grab a ruler. Give me a second. How many inches? Give me a second. Come here, asshole. I've got my big 24-inch ruler. It's a good 6 inches before your hands could even pop up. So you have 6 inches of extra fabric on your sleeves. This is a big coat. This is meant for like a full-size Haragon.
I'm gonna look over at Garnet and be like, don't get me wrong, I love it. It's fashionable. Why do I have this coat?
She looks over at you. You've always had that coat. It's armor. It's made from,
while
like,
she's talking, I'm shaking my my flabby arms around.
You do that as Nara's hurrying over, muttering things under her breath. Ma waits for you to go forward, Boon.
I follow along.
Right, you're following her. Ma's taking up the rear. Garnet looks at you as you two both kind of walk past. You've kind of like always had that coat. I think it was a gift from Grandma?
Well, that makes sense, I guess.
I think if I remember correctly, I think it was from Grandma's brother? Who was like a full-blooded Haragon, but I think he died somehow. I don't remember how. I didn't really get to meet Grandma all too much.
I'm just gonna nod and turn to the
You do
cannon.
that. Okay. You step in front of this cannon where another kobold is just looking at you, everyone anxiously, not sure what's going on.
Can I at least roll the sleeves up so that I can use my hands?
After you roll the sleeves up, you see that there are some buttons sewed inside of it, and you kind of hook them into place.
Sick.
Zanara turns to look at all of you. Okay, so how this spell is going to work, you will all be turned into cannonballs. So you may lose consciousness, but the moment you are fired and the release requirements are met, you will be fine. Otherwise, you will turn into, you'll just land in the water and then we'll send somebody out to get you.
Can I raise my hand?
You do that. Yes?
Where did you learn a spell to turn people into cannonballs?
Any other questions? Any other questions? Garnet raises her hand. So you can teleport us in there, but you're not going to? No, this is much more efficient and much more fun. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
sure,
not gonna
yeah.
hurt, is it?
I look over at Ma and see if he's just chill.
He looks already done. He looks like he's already done with the day.
Have you done this before?
Maul looks over at you and nods.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Thomas, meanwhile, is like, wait, I'm attached to him! What's going to happen to me? Can two objects exist in one entity?
Chain shot.
And, Zanara just laughs. Oh, you aren't going to feel a thing. It's going to be one moment awake, one moment not. Is everyone ready?
I mean, I don't know how you can really be ready for that.
You can't. But we're going to try, and then everything goes black.
Awesome.
Oh, good.
You have no sense of self. For a moment, you just don't exist. And then you wake up in a new place covered in very tall grass. This is garnet. I gotta label my layers. You find yourselves lying on your backs, unhurt, just a little disoriented because there is just an absolute metric fuck ton of tall grass, tall purple grass. And as you look up, you see the sky is this this pale pink color, and your noses are immediately assaulted by the scent of cotton candy, figs, and aftershave.
All right. Well, the immediate question I'm gonna ask when I go up is, fuck, where's Ma?
Hang on.
Okay.
He's beside you.
All right.
You hear Ma is on his back, just kind of grunting. You do hear something underneath him making awful noises.
Ma, you might want to turn over.
Ma, you're on Thomas. Please get up.
I can't lift you. You're too big.
I'm gonna just start pulling at his arm. Like, come on.
You can barely lift his arm. Ma is pretty big. Where are my cat tokens? There's my cat token. There we go. There's Ma. Ma reluctantly rolls over, and you hear...
Are you okay, Thomas?
their taste?
Well, make sure you say sorry to it.
Cardboard?
I'm gonna get up slowly.
You get up.
Disoriented.
Yeah. You cannot see past the tall grass.
Oh,
It is about 9 feet tall.
shit.
Garnet, kind of rubs her head. Oh, fuck. And, go ahead and roll perception.
Alright.
Okay. Oh man, do I have to use Frank?
14 plus.
Am I rolling perception as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I got an 18.
An 18?
14
Garnet's
plus 4.
markings are different. She
Not-
had these white markings on her face. Now they look more like splotches.
They're not gone, just different.
They seem to be different. They are no longer like these intricate little accents and designs. They look more like standard vitiligo.
Hey, it's a good
What
little
did you
test.
roll?
Can I try doing just a little bit of light in my hand? I know it's not
I got
gonna work,
10.
but I might as well try.
You try, and there's a little bit of a strain, and you see your fingertips flicker. And I'm gonna roll. Ooh. Alright. Let me just fucking do this. Where are my things? I've moved everything in my phone. This is awesome. Cool. There you are. Nope, that's the wrong list. What did you get, Boon?
A 10.
A 10? Nothing
Yes.
seems too odd for you. Your senses are overwhelmed by just the sheerness of the FeyWild. Hadriel,
I'm
your
uncomfortable.
inventory feels a little bit heavier.
It was heavier?
Mhm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look into it.
You look into it, and there is a torch.
Just a normal torch.
The torch is made of this purple wood.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at it. Can I roll Arcana?
Sure.
That would be a 13.
13? It's a weird torch.
Hey, is Shale up? Is he okay?
Shale? Shale, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Shale?
Do you look in the cage?
Yeah.
There is a tiny man in the cage.
What the fuck?
Shale? I'm gonna hold up Shale.
You hold up Cheryl.
What, are you
and
good?
There is a tiny man wearing a bird's mask with a pair of horns and a pair of wings, and his feet are bird feet. And he looks at you. Hi, who's Shale? You are ginormous. How'd you get so large? Or did I shrink?
Gin? Rummy?
Yeah, how's it going? He looks around. Why am I in a cage?
You were a
Oh, boy.
bird.
I was a bird. That checks out. We're in the FeyWild, aren't we? Recognize that cotton candy sent anywhere. Unless we're in Pilgrim. Are we in Pilgrim?
We're in the FeyWilds.
Damn.
Boon.
Boon. Interesting. Are you being affected by the FeyWild?
I look at myself, and can I roll, what would I roll to figure out if I'm being affected by the FeyWild?
Arcana.
Okay. What is my Arcana? None. 15.
15?
Yeah.
You notice that there are green patches, and you're missing your tail. But you still have your horns, they're just smaller, looking more like satyr horns.
This is really weird.
Hey, hey,
we
Jim.
should hurry up.
Jim, was it?
Yeah,
If I
Jim.
hold you up above this grass, would you be able to tell where we are?
absolutely not.
Ah,
There is no direction in the FeyWild. Duh. This
you
first
told us
time-
in bird form that you could navigate it.
Oh, I can navigate it to where you need to go. If I know where we're going.
Hadriel, where's the list?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the list.
He looks at the list, then looks at you. This tells me nothing.
You can't go to specific items.
Uh, well, he thinks for a moment, scratches his chin. Yes and no. We can go to these items, but there's always a chance that item is not with a very good person or not in a very good area.
Should we just start walking?
That's always advised. Think about what you need to go and what you want it to be found in.
All right. Well, let's see if we can group some of this stuff up. Do you recognize this stuff, and if they're herbs, minerals?
Like, what is a bleeding rock and what is generosity?
Not generosity, gratitude.
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 What was the other one? Like that I called out. It wasn't fear. It began with an F though.
A forgotten.
Forgotten. Yeah.
Shale/Jin looks at these things. He's gonna roll memory. Boon, you feel a thumping in your chest. As the Jin looks at this list. Chip, chip, chew.
I'm gonna look at my chest.
There's nothing on your chest.
Did Jim
I'm
say
gonna look at
that?
Shale.
Shale looks at you. Hi
Are you
there.
okay?
Where am I?
Are you okay? Oh no.
Oh, god damn it.
Jin, what is my name?
He looks at you. Silver?
No.
Why am I in a cage?
Damn it. Oh, well, hold on. Well, you were a bird.
You were a
He-
bird and we share a soul right now.
Why?
You saved my
How?
life. I don't know.
He thinks for a moment. Oh, right! Boon! G26! The one with the name. The forgotten. Not the name, the stolen name. Right! We are in the FeyWild to look for things. Oh, we're looking for things. We're looking for the things. Okay, so we need to focus. Who would have those things? Who would have those things? Who would have those things? Think. Come on, idiot, think. Don't do it. Don't do it. He goes quiet. Where am I?
All right. Hey, Ma, how you doing?
Ma looks over at you and shrugs.
Do you feel weird? Anything wrong with you?
Less cursed.
You say
see-
less cursed?
Yeah. You see that his yellow spots are now his golden spots are now pink.
Okay, well,
Eh.
that's a good thing, I guess. What about you, Thomas? How you doing? How you holding up?
I so desperately want to go touch the grass,
Yeah, well, I'm
but
afraid
it's
Blondie will
just out of my
literally.
reach.
I am afraid Blondie will kill me if that happens. So,
Ah,
Not gonna let that happen. Do you feel weird? Are you changed in any way?
I don't know.
You feeling feelings you weren't feeling before?
Where's my face?
Do you not have a face?
Ma is trying to look over his shoulder, but he's just too broad, and
Oh,
Blondie
Ma,
looks
turn
over.
turn around to me
Not
so I can
Blondie.
see. So I can
He
fucking
turns
see
around,
Thomas.
and Thomas has his mask off, and you see that he looks like a normal goblin, just with 2 pairs of horns and a lot of sharp teeth. He has his mask off,
I mean,
but he's touching the right side of his face. Where are my scales?
oh, you're
Where
not
are my
supposed to be.
scales?
You're not supposed to
We're
be
not
full
gonna
goblin,
get-
are you?
No, I mean, do I look good? And he kind of smiles with too many teeth, and Garnet just nods.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
look over at Boon and I go, does he? I don't know what goblins look for in people.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like that's
guys-
racist.
guys, the longer that we worry about what changed about us, the longer we're gonna spend here. We should probably get moving.
Yeah, probably. I feel a little off.
You kind of
We
look
all
like
do.
your markings kind of look like they're more like birthmarks now.
She nods and looks around and then looks at you and then does a double take. Oh, shit.
What's up?
You're, uh, Can you see?
I mean, yes.
Can you see out of your other eye?
Oh shit! I'm gonna cover my non-god eye.
You do that, and the FeyWild disappears for a moment, and you just see a flat, barren wasteland.
What the fuck?
Your eye's black. Like, totally black. Like, no pupil.
Well,
That's weird.
I mean, good news is I can see. Bad news is I'm not seeing good things.
Okay. What do you see?
What do I see besides flat, barren wasteland?
You keep looking.
We'll give it 5 seconds.
Alright. You keep looking. Are you just looking in one direction?
180 degrees.
Alright, you start turning. In the distance, you see a city made of an odd white substance, and it takes you a moment to realize it's bone. And then you start hearing things. It sounds like a whistle as the ground starts to heave upwards, and you feel as the grass slaps your hand away from your eye.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
The
just
grass.
you know what? I'm just gonna keep this closed. I'm gonna keep this one closed.
the grass baps you in the face very
Ow.
lightly, and just
Sorry.
is just bapping you in the face.
Okay,
I
I
start to
didn't.
giggle.
Do you think I thought I'd get a cursed eye while I was here? Come on. I'm sorry.
The grass gives you a little pet on the head, and then goes back to standing tall.
You remind me of my mage hand.
excuse
The grass,
me, grass.
one side of the grass starts to form a hand, and it gives you twiddly little wave. Meanwhile, the grass to your right, or to your left, Boon, starts to form a bird. Just on the ground, a little bird forms, and it's in layers, so it gives the illusion of 3D.
Well, that's pretty sick, actually.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna clap my hands. Let's regroup. Even though we didn't split up, let's regroup. I guess we just start heading a direction. Think about looting the items that we have on this list.
I'm gonna look at the grass. Excuse me. Would you be willing to let us by, please?
The grass bird tilts its head.
We can't really see past your magnificent grassiness.
The grass bird flaps its wings and does a weird gesture where it puts its wings under its chin.
I'm gonna just
I like this
kind of-
grass.
wait patiently.
The grass bird sticks into the ground, and you see a small path start to form to your left. It doesn't so much go down as it just makes a straight line.
Thank you very much. And I give it a little bow.
The grass bows back at you, making a 3D version of you.
Oh, that's really cool.
And then the 3D version of you starts moving down the path at a little skippy jaunt.
I guess we follow.
Lead the way.
I guess so. Meanwhile, Thomas is just murmuring, "This is fascinating. It really is alive. It has a sentience of its own. So this is fascinating. Hello, grass. Can you tell me a name?
What, just
Can
any
you tell me
name?
your name, grass? Do you have a name? What is the name?" And
You don't just
the
ask
grass,
people for their names. You have to be polite.
part of the grass jumps out, lands on Thomas's face, and makes a mustache. And he just goes, no, 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 no. Do you name a chew? This is fast. You smell. Oh god, it's like perfume. Oh, it's in my nose. Oh god. Ma's just.
Yeah, learn to say please next time, Thomas.
Yep.
So you all start walking, and you follow this skipping grass entity, and occasionally it'll change. It changes momentarily to a big leonin. It's doing that meme walk that goes dun 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 dun.
Oh, yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Copyright strike. It's doing that, and Ma is looking at it and just murmuring, "Not that fat."
Don't worry about it.
And another
Is,
moment,
is Ma
turns...
like dad bod Leonin?
He looks more like a wrestler, so a little bit of dad bod, a little
okay.
bit
Okay.
of like I've been juicing a little too
So
hard.
like big and fit.
Big and fit. You can kind of see him pet his belly. It looks very soft. At another moment, it transforms into two Haragons just kind of dancing around each other in circles. And then it turns into two bunnies, and then abruptly the grass parts, and you find yourself in a big shadowy place.
Gotta love it. What is that? A demon coming out of there?
You can't tell. Whatever this entity is very far back. It's just a pair of glowing eyes, but they're about 10 feet off the ground.
Are you a forgotten?
You hear creaking as it lowers down segment by segment to be at somewhat eye level with you. Most things here can be considered forgotten.
I'm gonna give the entity a little bow out of politeness because honestly, Boon is pretty terrified of the FeyWilds and is resorting to, all right, when in doubt, be polite.
I'm gonna look down at the paper that says says a forgotten and back up. I'm like, yeah, but are you like a forgotten though?
You hear more cracking as it seems to segment by segment turn its head.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
Well,
It slowly raises back up to its full height, and you see a spider-like claw reach out and tap the table. Do you have a title?
Not one that we can give.
Smart.
yeah.
You are looking for things?
Yes. Materials, to be specific.
I see. What kind of materials and what are you willing to trade for them?
Oh, boy.
Well,
I'm going to look at Ma. What are you
Maul
thinking,
looks back
Ma?
at you. Shrugs.
All right. Well, you keep that big old brain of yours cranking. What are you thinking of, Garnet?
He growls. Meanwhile, Thomas is like, What are we talking to? What's there? Garnet is looking at this entity, kind of squinting. What would you want? What are, like, things you want to trade for?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
The entity tilts its head. It depends on how valuable these things you want are and how hard they are to procure.
All right. I didn't write down that list. Do you have that somewhere?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. I'm talking to Kai.
I told you to write things down.
Well, you said that in D&D.
I told you. I assume when I say write things down, assume you should probably at least try to write things down. Give me a
Well,
moment.
let me get let me get my notes out and I'll write them down this time.
Give me a moment. Oh, you didn't get that list, so that one's off the table for you. Oh, let's see here. Where is Discord on my phone? There's Discord on my phone.
So now we need gratitude, a forgotten,
There you
bloodstone.
go. There you go. You see 4 more black spider-like claws appear on the desk and start thrumming. What do you have to trade?
I'm
Your
gonna
firstborn, perhaps?
Let's not go that extreme right off the bat.
But you would trade it.
No, that was a joke.
Oh, good. I cannot tell you how many creeps we get.
you
You
take
see
money.
the spider tendrils relax a bit. Currency does not exist in the FeyWild in the form of monetary compensation. We do things in trade.
I have an aluminum can.
The entity tilts its head, and you see one of the spider legs tap the table.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the aluminum can on the table.
You move forward and you put the aluminum can on the table. It takes it. You see the spider leg tapping the aluminum can. It pulls it back. What do you want for this?
What are you willing to give?
Would it be enough for a bleeding stone?
It thinks for a moment. Increase the deal.
I'm gonna
Okay.
pull out the. Let's see. What else do I have that I'm willing to part with?
Could I give you some magical energy?
It shakes its head, and you see the spider legs quickly tap around, little sparks of magic flying on the table. I have no need for that.
It's fair. Definitely fair.
May I see the can for a moment, please?
It scoots it back, the can dragging across the table for stopping in front of you.
All right, I am gonna pull out the alchemy jug that I got, and let me see. Oh man, I gotta figure out. So I can pour acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water, and salt water, and wine.
I'm thinking either the honey or the wine.
Would you like some honey or some wine?
Honey.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I can pour up to 1 gallon of honey, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the can with honey.
Okay, and I'm gonna do a thing.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, let's see about this.
Oh
It
no.
doesn't sound good.
Okay, let's see. So, the alchemy jug starts to fill and suddenly swoops out of your hand and dumps its contents, and out pops. Give me a moment.
Oh
What
no.
the
A person.
What the fuck?
Huh?
It just lands on the table and. Let's see. What person? What person?
What?
Yep.
What just happened?
Uh-huh.
Boon, what the fuck?
I don't know. I was supposed to pour honey.
Oh. You see an angelic figure land on the table, goes, ah, God! Ow!
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Ah! Ah! Oh! You see
Hello?
a dark-skinned man with white hair and big white wings kind of flinch up and look at all of you. He's
I'm
wearing
so sorry.
this...
I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. I
Oh!
wanted to pour out honey.
Oh! Oh, my! Hello! Little fiend! Devil. I'm sorry, you're not a fiend. Do you have a name, sweetheart? Ha! He
Don't
turns
say
around
it.
and looks at the dark thing. Hi! Greetings! I'm Colin!
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Come on, man.
Oh! The entity, looks at this being sitting on his table, crushing its can.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Colin gently. Let's not have
Colin
you
is
sit on the table.
giant. Colin is about
Oh, Colin
6
is a
foot.
human. Like,
Colin
oh,
is
okay.
a
I thought he was
humanoid
a miniature.
entity. Your alchemy jar floats back down into your hands.
I look at the jar. What have you done?